What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo. Last time we left off, Rin gave us an exercise schedule that we are now obliged to follow. It's for our health, but I guess that's the point. So, yeah. So anyway, Emmy and I both decided to part our ways here, leaving the paint on the ground. Rin will find it. Oh, Rin will find it whenever she comes back anyway. Sorry, guys. I'm a little agitated because I had to drop off my sister somewhere, and my dog somehow got out of his little pen that we keep him in, so he stays out of trouble. And I found him upstairs. So, yeah. Festival's tomorrow. I'm actually a little excited for it. At the same time, the weeks left me feeling pretty tired, so I read a little and then went to bed. Oh, I read a little and then go to bed. Sorry, guys, I put that in the wrong tense. Next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's a Sunday and there are no classes. Not just a Sunday though, but the festival as well. From my window I can already see some people at the soba booth slinging noodles onto plates for people with a craving for low quality food. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, festival food is pretty low quality, but that's pretty mean. That's pretty mean. And sorry guys, I'm sweating like a whatever. I throw back a handful of my morning meds and ponder how to spend the day. There will be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider those as ominous as others, so I'm not worried about them as I probably should be. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. Finishing my morning routine, I exit into the hallway, intending to go out and find something to eat. Passing by his door, I decide to see what Kenji's up to out of impulse. Why? Why? He has not treated you with an ounce of, normal respect this entire time. He's a weird. And I honestly have nothing really against the guy. I honestly have nothing really against him besides the anti-feminism thing. Okay, calm your butt down. But this, just why? I'm curious if he has any plans since everyone else is doing something. Then again, I can picture him having built a soundproof shelter in his room. Or possibly something like a fort, complete with no girls allowed sign. I'd expect that from him, yeah. And with the girls crossed out and body crudely scrawled underneath it. Knocking on his door, which is luckily devoid of any kind of sign, I hear again the unsettling clicking of the last 10 locks being pulled back. The door opens up a crack. Who is it? You're supposed to ask that before you open the door. Oh, it's you. Damn, it's early. It's not really that early. What is it, man? Nothing, was just gonna ask what you're gonna do today. Half the school is out there already. Out where? Why? What? What is it? What? Is today special? Why are they there? Who are? Oh, I can't even, why? I can hear them. It's loud. Don't tell me. Has the invasion begun? He suddenly looks more alarmed. What day is it, man? Yeah, I guess you can't see the big wooden booths outside and people selling stuff. What the hell are you talking about? I have my curtains closed at all times to thwart the snipers. It's the festival. Do you know that, right? Oh shit, that's today? Damn. Damn it. I can't believe I forgot. I don't have my fort finished yet. This is bad. This is gonna be a very bad day. It's good you told me this, man. This is gonna be a bad day. Why? Oh man, they're gonna be everywhere. The people outside my window. Socializing! Kenji rubs his temples nervously, suddenly looking very ill. It's gonna be loud as hell. Damn, I was gonna go out today, but now it's ruined. Everything is ruined. This is awful. This sucks. This sucks! What the hell? This really sucks. I can't go anywhere now. There's nowhere to run. Kenji seems nervous. You could even say he's majorly freaking out. I can't believe this. So that's what today was. Damn, and I couldn't even prepare for it. I couldn't even brace myself, and now it's here, and I can't do anything. You should have told me this earlier, dude. I mean, at least I know, but I could have known earlier. I mean, imagine what could have happened. I'm sorry, I thought you knew. Like a normal person. So I guess you're not going to do anything today? The weather's even good. Yesterday was really windy, so I thought today would be cold. It's not, though, so there's no reason to stay inside. Yeah, you should check the festival out. Kenji groans, covers his face with his hands. No, I can't do it. They'll eat me alive out there, I know it. Sorry guys, give me a minute. Sorry to text back me mum. It has to be a joke. Oh my god, I thought it was his Kenji tone. This has to be a joke, but he said it with such a straight face, relatively straight. What are you gonna do? We should hang out in here. You can help me build my fort. We might still make it if we work together. Oh! Ah! Sorry guys, my dog managed to get up here. I put him in his pen. Weird. I'll be right back. How did you get out? How did you get out? You're a sly little puppy. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. My dog's pretty smart. He's gotten out of that pen like several times, and I know I really shouldn't leave him there alone. But we let him like have the whole like bottom floor to himself. So it happens. Whatever. I wonder. I'm kind of hungry, but I made this deal that I try to take better care of myself, be healthier, you know. Don't know if I should steer clear of the takoyaki or head straight in. Okay, guys, I have to catch my breath. Chasing my dog is difficult. He's a tiny thing. And honestly, he saw one day of unhealthy food. It won't be bad for you. Just like keep up the daily exercising, you'll be fine. Don't know if I just deal. Sounds ominous. So what are you getting in return? Nothing, I guess. It's not that kind of deal. No, you know Emmy from our year. We kind of agreed to watch each other's backs and. The shrill scream and the expression of abject terror in Kenji's face chill my blood. It's as if I told a Catholic priest I sold my soul to the devil. Oh god. Her? You sold your soul to the devil? Oh, okay. And didn't get anything in return? What the hell's wrong with you, man? Do you know who you're dealing with? She's a public health danger. Do you know how many people she sends to the hospital monthly with her carefully placed flying tackles? She's one of them, a key player in their vast conspiracy that aims for the complete submission of everything that is manly. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I trusted in your judgment, man. I thought we were brothers. You're so weird. If I knew you were real, if I knew someone like this in real life, I'd probably avoid them. And like, I like giving people the benefit of the doubt. I like giving people the benefit of the doubt. I like being able to. I like trusting people before until they give me a reason to distrust him. But unfortunately, Kenji has done a lot of things in this game that make me not want to trust him or plainly just want to avoid him. Like, no. And also, I looked up a weird thing. Apparently, there's a Kenji ending. My God, it's amazing. Unless that's a really good fan art, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And I'm scared. And I also kind of want to get it. I'll get it later. Maybe the last one. I don't know. I can't what I'm hearing. You have to call it off before it's too late. The festival too. It's one of their ploys. He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire. Then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. I'm going to find some place to hide in, a safe haven, then knock the lights out myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival. Okay. Later, dude. The door slowly closes with a creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. It's kinda unsettling. Now I start to feel doubtful myself. Should I bother going? Yeah! Personally, I would probably go to that festival. Sounds fun, in all honesty. Even if you're going by yourself. Like, it seems like something you, like, see other friends in, or blah blah blah. That sounds honestly fun. I've got a book I've been meaning to read. Something about an underground postal system that may or may not exist. In short, too, I could have finished it in a... It's short, too. I could have finished it in a day. Sorry, guys, gassed. But would that be a good way to spend my time? Well, yeah, it definitely would be. But I suppose that it would probably be better to head outside. Yeah, get some sun, boy. See the festival. Try to integrate with all the other sideshow acts. Honestly, I should at least make an attempt to keep up the somewhat friendly personality I've had the past week. Has it been an act? Maybe get something to eat, my stomach suggests. It's almost lunchtime. I could at least grab something from one of the stalls outside. I'm soon outside, surrounded by various students and people who may or may not be their parents. Every so often, I catch a glimpse of someone who clearly just came up from town for the promise of a festival. They're easy to spot. The ones who can't stop staring, and behind their eyes you can tell they're thinking, now, what's wrong with this one? I almost want to yell at them, but at the same time, can I deny that I've been doing the same thing all week? A wave of something that, like disgust, sweeps over me, a guilt for my own narrow-mindedness. I push the thoughts aside, concentrating on the pangs of hunger that burn my gut with like a wildfire. The scent of something fried leads me to the promised land where I can get some lunch. I'm just getting my order when a loud voice interrupts me. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Having a break, lunch? Breakfast? You mean you just got up? Suddenly sleeping all morning feels like a crime. No, I meant lunch, honest. She's not buying it. Brunch? That's not a healthy breakfast at all. She snatches my food out of my hand and glares at me. What the hell is this girl doing? Hey, that's my breakfast. What happened to it being your lunch? That's my... whatever, it's my food! Emmy places her hands on her hips and begins lecturing me. Did you really forget your dietary plan already? You need to be more conscious of your health, Hisao. What about your heart? My heart's fine the way it is, mostly. All I get in response is the roll of the eyes. I doubt that. You wouldn't be here if that was the case, would you? The girl's got a point, of course, but I'm not about to concede to it. It's not that bad of a heart. Certainly can handle a little grease now and again. And yeah, sure, it handled a little running just fine too. Emmy seems unconvinced. Not surprising, as I haven't even managed to convince myself. Maybe, but you're not if you're sleeping all the way. Maybe if you're not sleeping the day away all the time. The devious look suddenly crosses her face. Of course, if you'd been following a routine from the beginning, you wouldn't be in this situation. Hey, I've had a pretty eventful week, you know. For example, I almost died, and there was a lot of meeting people, and I was on the roof for a while. Which is no excuse for slacking off, you know. A little near-death experience is no excuse for skipping basic exercise. I should exercise more. Goddamn this girl. Like running in the mornings. She nods as if something important had just been decided. So it's settled then. You've seen the error of your ways and are willing to adhere to my routine, right? I'll see you bright and early in the morning. We'll be running buddies? You know, you'd already convinced me yesterday this was a good idea. You don't need to convince me again. Not that I did a good job of being convinced. She's right about eating healthy after all, and here I am ordering up something grossly unhealthy. One won't hurt! One won't hurt! God damn it, girl, I'm gonna run in the morning! Just leave me alone! Let me have my gross food! But delicious. There are more important things than deliciousness, are there? Like staying alive? If Emmy weren't here browbeating me for my poor decisions, I'd probably... Hey, wait a second! A sudden question springs to my mind. Hey, why the hell have you taken such an interest in my well-being? Emmy shrugs and grins at me. You're the new guy. I think you don't have any friends yet, right? Besides, I've caused you trouble all week, right? I owe you for not getting angry. I told the nurse I would anyway. A crazed little running girl wants to make me healthy. Well, I suppose there are worse fates. Okay, that sounds fine. Thank you for your concern. Tomorrow morning, then? I figure that ends the conversation, so I turn to leave. Not so fast! I feel a hand on my collar, and in a second I'm being yanked backwards. Hey, no need to be so rough! What do you want now? Amy looks almost wounded by my annoyed question. Thought you could use the company. Her eyes narrow. Those are not narrow eyes! Besides, you were just gonna try sneaking some more of that fried crap, weren't you? Well, I wasn't going to, but now that she mentions it, it would have been really a good idea. I was not. Another glare. Okay, maybe I was gonna get a little. The glare continues. Okay, a lot. Jesus, I'm in danger to myself and others, aren't I? I get done agreeing and I need to be healthier, then I immediately start considering the next unhealthy habit that comes my way. I knew it! You can't be trusted! Now I definitely have to stick with you. This whole situation feels silly. I can only imagine what passers-by think of the sight of me being lectured by a tiny girl half my size. They probably think you're dating! Cause every single girl here, I ship it. Even the non-dateable girls, I ship it. I really want to ship it. But I guess every ship here technically is canon because they all can happen. Even the Kenji one. Maybe I should give up for now. Fine, do what you like. I sigh. May as well make the best of this. What do you want to do? Emmy thinks for a minute. Well, I promised Rin I'd stop by her mural. So let's do that! I confess I'm slightly curious as to how her mural turned out myself, so again I consider there are worse fates. I give a nod of assent and find myself almost dragged bodily through the crowd as Emmy races to our destination. By the time we reach the dorms, I can feel my heart pounding. My heart shouldn't be pounding after just that. I take a few deep breaths, willing myself to calm down. I'm one of the most normal-looking people in the school, but I still have to be here. Sometimes I'd wished I'd lost a hand or something. No, you don't. You need those. At least it'd be obvious that I belong. But instead, I don't even look sick. Even now, I'm trying to catch my breath. I just look out of shape. Emmy looks back and notices my state of distress. You're not gonna die in me, are you? Please don't. It'll be all my fault, and I don't want to deal with that kind of guilt. Besides, after the last time, I really don't think I need to see that again. Especially because the nurse will totally say it's all my fault. Nah, I'm fine. I guess I need to start running after all. And you wanted to keep eating your greasy whatever it is. See, it's a good thing I found you, right? Yes, it was. Maybe. I'm a tsundere piece of shit. Of course, I don't add that and wouldn't be in this. But of course, I don't add that I wouldn't be in this state if she hadn't dragged me across the festival grounds. Further conversation is interrupted by the sudden appearance of Rin. Oh, it's you. Hello, Emmy. Hey, Rin! I brought Hisao along because he was going to give himself a heart attack. I was not. My objection goes unnoticed. We stopped by to see how the mural turned out. Rin nods slowly. Well, it's right there. You can see it pretty clearly. I find myself wondering how long Rin's been standing here in front of the mural. Has anyone even stopped by to look at it? Are we the first ones? Obviously, we're not the first ones to see it, of course. I mean, it's pretty big. You'd be hard-pressed not to see it. At the same time, I don't think anyone's actually talked to Rin about it. Anyone but us, that is. I feel compelled to say something. It looks pretty good. I'm still not happy with how it turned out, but I guess it'll do. She seems almost resigned to it. I'm not sure what she expected as a result, but I guess she didn't quite get there. We stand in front of the mural, taking it all in. I try my best to concentrate on the composition of the thing. It's actually fairly interesting. The colors swoop and blend together, dragging me along with them. There's a dreamlike quality to the whole thing, almost makes me feel sleepy. I try hunting out some of the colors I grabbed for her. I try as I might, I can't see any Prussian blue. Oh well. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. My feet start to hurt, but Rin doesn't seem inclined to move on. Emmy speaks up. Hey Rin, have you eaten? Of course, you can't survive otherwise. What about in the past 5 hours? Maybe, but I'm hungry again, so that means I'm wrong. Emmy grins and claps her hands together. Good, come get some food with us. Rin nods in assent. Oops, why did I say that in Rin tone? Okay, but we should hurry before they notice I'm gone. Somehow I don't think they'd care. Whoever they are. As we head back to the food stalls, I cast a longing eye over the fried food. Come on, Emmy, let me have just one! Emmy, please! No, I'd better not. I'm pretty sure Emmy wouldn't let me anyway. We find a nice spot on the grass and sit down to eat our purchases. Well, my purchases anyway. Somehow I wound up paying for all the food. Be a gentleman, damn it! I know, feminism, let girls pay for their own thing, but... Hey, wait! Did Emmy say she owed me? Come on! Surprisingly, my unfried food is pretty good. Silence falls as Emmy and I eat, and Rin stares at something or other, occasionally eating a bite or two of her food. I finish my meal first, and I lay back on the grass. Emmy glances up from her food. Tired, Hisao? A little, I guess. Well, don't oversleep or anything tomorrow morning. We start our morning runs, remember? Actually, they'd slipped my mind. I was actually just enjoying myself. Wandering around the festival with these two has actually been fun. Friendship! Okay, so when do we get some, like, free roam? Or is, like, who I talk to based on my interactions? Like, there has not been a single choice here. Yeah, I'll set an alarm. You'd better be there. I'll get angry if you aren't. Oh god, she's got a pout again. God forbid. I don't think God comes into it. Unless there's some kind of freak accident and your alarm clock shorts out. That might be a random act of God. Well, don't cause any random acts of God then. A plan forms itself in my mind. It's a plan that makes me feel kind of guilty, but I throw it into execution anyway. Damn it, I've earned a little fried food. Anyway, I'm gonna start running tomorrow, right? So the actual routine all starts then, not now. Hey girl, the dietary portion starts tomorrow too. Hey girl, I can have something unhealthy today. Technically, that's not how it works. But in all honesty, I'd be pretty fucking mad if a girl didn't let me eat fried food every once in a while. Cause goddammit, that shit's delicious! A sort of final farewell to all the stuff I used to eat with Wild Abandon before the hospital. Actually, I suppose I should head back to my room. I had some homework to do, and if I'm gonna run in the morning, I should make it an early night. There's narrowed eyes again. You sure you're not gonna sneak off and buy some of that fried stuff over there? Nah, I'm too full to bother now. I pat my stomach for emphasis. Besides, you two have cleaned me out anyway. Emmy giggles. It's a surprisingly pleasant sound. Oh god, no, I'm never gonna make that noise again. Another pang of guilt. She's got to know that I'm lying to her, doesn't she? Or is she just that trusting? I feel kind of like a monster. All part of my master plan, Hisao. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow morning then. Thanks for the food and for keeping us company. And here I thought she was doing me a favor. Rin nods in agreement. I won't say see you tomorrow because that would be like predicting the future, and I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Okay. Bye, you two. I feel oddly glad that I decided to leave my room today. Well, duh! Hanging out with people is so much fun! Especially if they're your friends, and I'm pretty sure I can consider, at least from his style's perspective, all these girls my friends. All of them. I hope all of them. Once I'm out of Emmy's line of sight, I make a beeline for the food stands and buy some cake. At least it's not fried, right? That's slightly better than what I was planning to do. I feel a little bad about lying to Emmy, though. She really does seem concerned about my health. I'll make it up to her somehow. Better head back to my room. Hey, I do have work to do. My book waits for me, and I flop onto my bed and read through the fireworks display. Eventually, all the walking around, or more accurately, running around, catches up with me. I really am out of shape. Emmy dragging me around in the morning to run might just be a good thing after all. It's something to look forward to. Wait, what? I did another animation. This is awesome. Wait, is this me dreaming of the event that happened? It's not the best animation, but I can honestly say it's more than I expected. It's awesome. Aww, that's so cute. She's not half our size. It's only a full head. She's only a full head shorter than us. Than Emmy Booty. No way. Is he imagining this? Is this a dream? Act 2, form. Wait, what? There are acts in this game? Wait. What? Wait, what? Like, okay, how do I choose between the girls? Is it based on my, like the choices dialogue that I make? When do I actually get free time? Something to pick. I don't know. My alarm is beeping shadows the early morning quiet, and I find myself wondering where to find the motivation to rise. Class is still quite far off, but I agreed to run with Emmy in the mornings. Really, I'm not that interested in running as a hobby or even as a possible life-lengthening exercise. However, I feel obligated to follow through my promise to Emmy yesterday, which is why I find myself throwing on some running shorts and a light t-shirt. The cool morning air caresses my face as the morning sunshine causes the dew on the grass to sparkle, nearly blinding me at first. As I make my way down to the track, an ugly thought strikes me. What if this is some sort of joke Emmy's playing on me? Would that surprise me, really? Hell, I'd probably do it to the new guy, too. At the very least, I'm sure Emmy and Rin made a bet whether or not I'd actually show up. I feel a sense of trepidation as the track comes into view. You're late! It would seem that Emmy is already there. What a relief. Not according to my watch, we're both early in spect. Damn, you got me there! Emmy is sitting on the bleachers, decked out in her running gear, waiting somewhat patiently for me. I'm glad you're actually here. I was afraid this was a joke or something. Nah, I'd never make someone get up early for nothing. Plus, Rin owes me 500 yen now. She didn't actually think you'd show up. I knew it. Nice to know Emmy was on my side at least. Emmy hops off the bleachers and begins stretching out. She's remarkably lithe for almost like a dancer. I set out to stretch as well, but then realized I don't exactly remember how to stretch properly. Okay, for all you fitness nuts out there, there's actually some research done that's saying stretching before a workout is not as helpful as stretching after a workout. I mean, warming up is important, but also stretching after the workout is better because your body's warm and you're loose. So that's my 2 cents on that. It's been ages since I stretched for anything, if you don't count my one stint at running last week. And even then, I don't think I actually stretched beforehand. The specter of my long hospital stay rises up again. I can't say that I was all active before the hospital stay though, so I maybe just am being morose. Emmy giggles as she watches me stretch out. No, Hisa, you gotta hold it for longer than that. I'm trying, it kinda hurts a little. Huh, that's because you're out of shape. You gotta get some flexibility in you, like this. To demonstrate, Emmy reaches down and puts her head through her legs. God bless you, Emmy. What? I see. Is that the sort of thing I should strive for? Of course, flexibility is important for any runner. You'll be able to go faster the more you stretch out. That's actually true. That makes no sense to me, but Emmy seems to believe it's true. With Emmy's help, I managed to stretch myself out properly. I can't help but notice that when she thinks about how to explain things to me, her mouth scrunches up in concentration. It's adorable. Not bad, Hisao. Come on, we better start running. Well, we'll start off with just a mile, okay? That's 4 laps around the track, got it? That sounds fine to me. This shouldn't be too hard, right? A hazy memory of running a mile for gym class surfaces in my mind. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Emmy sets a pretty good pace, and I fall in behind her. Try to keep up, okay, Hisao? Roger. We round the first curve without incident, though I can already feel my heart rate increasing slightly. By the second curve, I've already started to breathe through my mouth. Emmy doesn't seem to even be breaking a sweat. As if to punctuate her superiority, she turns around and starts running backwards. Are you doing okay, Hisao? Never. Better. Oh really? Maybe I should speed up then, Oh, no. Wouldn't want you to. Over. Exert yourself. My heavy panting and wheezing makes a statement less convincing than I had hoped. Emmy simply smiles and turns around again. You're the boss, Hisao. We'll stay at this pace. I get the feeling that I'm being mocked. If it weren't such in terrible shape, I'd probably feel offended. By the third lap, my breath is coming in ragged gasps. I'm also all awash in my own sweat. Gross. We round the curve to start our 4th lap, and Emmy looks back at me with a grin. Here we go! She takes off at blinding speed while I stubbornly stick to my slower pace. By the time I got to the first turn, she's already rounding the second. As I struggle to get across the backstretch, Emmy continues running and catches up to me. Come on, Hisao, you can do it! I'd answer her, but I'm too focused on getting air into my lungs and ignoring the burning in my leg muscles. Part of me wants to say something like, maybe you can, but I'm about to die here. But then again, I doubt I actually can form words right now. Emmy keeps pace with me as I round the second turn and cross the finish line. Her sprint seems to have gotten her sweating. It's actually caused her shirt to turn slightly translucent, and it seems like she's wearing a black sports bra. I feel a vague stab of guilt for being the sort of guy who stares at a girl's chest. My legs and chest are burning so badly I can't bring myself to care that much. Not bad for a first effort, Hisao. Kind of you to say so. Emmy seems to be, if not out of breath, at least breathing a little more heavily than she was before we started running. It must have been the sprint that did it. Hey, I've gotten a few sprints in. You should walk around the track to cool down. Then we can stretch out and we'll be all done, okay? Sounds great. My legs are on fire and my breathing is still heavy, but surprisingly my heart seems to be taking the strain well. Another triumph of medical science, I suppose. You should put your hands behind your head. It makes it easier to catch your breath. That's true, I've done it. Surprisingly, she's right. I begin to stroll around the track, happy to feel my breath coming back to me. There's a blur as Emmy sprints by me. Watching her run is absolutely fascinating. It's not just because she's on prosthetics, though that is interesting. It really is interesting the way her face changes. I can only catch glimpses of it as she runs by, but her eyes seem to come alive with such a fierce joy. It's as if there's nothing in the world but her and the track. By the time I've gotten to the final stretch, Emmy seems to have finished her sprinting. She's breathing heavily now, but she's wearing a satisfied grin on her face. She waves to me cheerily as I near her. Feeling better, right? Actually, yeah. Do you want to take another lap around with me? I've got to cool down too, you know. Part of me would rather sit down and not move, but something tells me that would be a bad idea. Besides, if I sit down, there may be no getting back up again. Alright guys, sorry, but as much as I would love to keep going right now, I really, really want to. I have to cut the video here. I actually have to pick up my sister from piano lessons. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button. And you are now exiting the Shadyverse. My name's Shades, and I hope you enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys later. How many acts are in this thing again?